All right. How are we diddling? Let's have a look, see. We're live. Marvellous. Hello and good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Give us a thumbs up under the video if it's working, wherever the thumbs up thing is, down that corner somewhere. And say hello in the chat as well, in the live chat. If you're wondering, if you can't figure out the live chat thing, you're probably not signed into the channel. So just subscribe to the channel, then you'll be able to join in with the live chat with everybody else. And then you can give us a shout out and etc. Let's see who's here. Elaine, Roger, good evening, good evening. Peter N, hello. Rob, hello, hello. Peter Estella, good evening. Excellent. There's a few people there. I think dinging away in the background. Gary, hello. Super. There's a few of you there then. Excellent. Most people are probably outside at a barbecue, aren't they? Or doing Father's Day things and all that jazz. Right. So, yes, more new stuff to show you. I took some quick snaps off today. More machines. So this lot's up on the website already. We'll have a quick look at the odds and bits and bobs, and then we'll do the machines. That gives a minute or two for the other machiney people to sign in and get themselves organised. So let's have a look. We're up to on the steamy bits. Added a few more bits and bobs on today. Not a huge amount. We're getting there. There's still more bits to add, but just about sorted it all out now. So I need to bring up my folder in the background so I can see the pictures as well. Would help, wouldn't it? There we go. Time's run away with me today, so I'm not terribly organised. There we go, that's a bit better. Right, so these are the latest bits and bobs for the auction on the end of June. All the steam engine models and bits and bobs. Evening, Kevin. Yeah, we are. We'll ask a fire engine boxed. There's a mammal fire engine as well. Nice stationary engine. And then we've got a little run of Hornby trains, clockwork trains, O-gauge stuff, all in boxes. Various different ones. Engine, it says, hopefully on that box, just in case you didn't know what it was. So yeah, mostly seen in pretty good nick. Not very good nick, because a couple of them don't look like they've ever been out of the box, really. Keys and bits of paperwork and things in the boxes, so that's quite nice to have, I guess. Though it's kind of a shame that they're stuck in a box and not being played with, isn't it, really, when they're toys? After all, that's what they're meant to do, isn't it? I'm sure someone can get them stuck on a track and get them whizzing around. Some little tenders too to go with them. Where am I up to? I've lost track. They all kind of look the same, don't they, after a while? Anyway, there's a couple of sets as well then. This O-gauge stuff. I think it was only double. There's not a huge amount of trains actually. Even Peter, but there's a few bits to keep the train people happy, hopefully. Ooh, number 501 tender. There's a 501 engine as well, wasn't there? I noticed. So whether there's a tender to match each engine, there may well be. I'm not sure. I just sort of got them out of the box and took a quick snap. I haven't really sorted them out yet. But with a bit of luck, there's matching tenders to engines. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's only 4 tenders, isn't there? And there's 7 engines, so there's not enough to go around. You have to fight over the tenders then, won't you? Then we've got a nice 00 set. Again, it doesn't look like it's ever been out of the box, really. Another one, O-gauge set in paperwork and stuff. And another. And what else do we have there? turntable thingy, O gauge, and a couple of boats. You could get some migrants in there, couldn't you? Some illegal immigrants. Just what you need. Because we definitely haven't got enough of those in the country, have we? Anyway, not go down that rabbit hole. Another little boat thing. And then, these are kind of just reference pics. There's a load of Meccano to try and sort out, all in just randomly in boxes. I don't know what I'm going to do with it all. Yeah, I might just sort it out into boxes of different colours or something, because they're different ages, aren't they? The red and green, and the blue with the crisscrosses on it, and the yellow and blue, and the gold. Is it gold and, was it gold and black? Can't remember now. Different eras. So I might just do that. Make like half a dozen boxes up of the different kind of eras of stuff. One of those train sets would be perfect breakfast. Exactly. Proper train set. Clockwork. Things to fiddle with and investigate and see them working. I wholeheartedly agree. Proper education, mechanical things. Ian Garrett, as your parcel arrived, went off a few days ago, so hopefully your parcel's arrived. Yeah, I was saying to the other day, funny enough, we were talking about you know, the whole AI thing and all that, and how a lot of kids at university now, by the time they leave university, the jobs that they're studying for are not even going to exist anymore because of the march of AI is going so quickly. But you know, mechanical jobs, you can't get AI to fix a clockwork train or a clock or a watch, or do practical things like engineering and plumbing and plastering and bricklaying and all that sorts of stuff. But yeah, kids just sit there doing this all day on their iPads and iPhones instead of learning any proper skills. And they're all the ones that are going to come unstuck, aren't they, in the years to come? Because there's going to be a severe lack of, I think, people with actual practical skills, and they're going to be very, very sought after. Anyway, evening PC. So that's where we're at on that lot at the moment. Obviously, this coming week's job is cataloguing all this stuff properly. I've got it all unboxed, unwrapped, get it all photographed, and the catalogue done by next weekend. That's the plan. What to do. Collectability bits. Was there any more little collectability bits I added on? Let's have a quick flick through there and we'll look at the machines. Collectibles folder. Here we go. A couple of nice little signs. Is quite amusing. Nice bass mirror, little original one. It's only little. It's only about a foot by 10 inches or something. Didn't get it one. Ice creams. Nice. It's quite a nice sign. It's double-sided, painted over here with teas and soft drinks on the other side. It's quite nice. Good, isn't it? I like that one. Another milkshake maker. We had one last time, didn't we? Didn't have one this time. An orange jug. There we go. Put your orange squash in. Nice clown head, aluminium one, original one. Struggle to get anything made now. Yeah, I know it's a real problem, isn't it, to find anybody to make anything or fix anything. And yeah, that's why I say those skills are going to be very much in demand. So it's going to be interesting the way it's all going to switch around, I think, over the next 2 or 3 years. All these people have been busy learning how to be a computer program or whatever. Well, AI can do all that now. You just tell your computer what you want and it'll do a program, pretty much. And all those kind of analyst-y type jobs and research-y type jobs and admin-y type jobs all disappear to AI. Don't need any of it. Interesting times ahead. But we'll still buy stuff. We like stuff, don't we? We all like stuff. Stuff is good. I'm trying to get rid of stuff, but anyway, that's another story. I'll get to that in a minute. Right, what else have we got here? Let's have a look. There's a new... Sure, I added some bits yesterday, didn't I, to this lot? Mirrors, there's 3 of those. They're really hard to photograph mirrors, aren't they? But the nice cut glass mirrors, 3 of them matching. They went like above the back of booths in like a gin palace in the East End or something. Double base, who doesn't need one of those? Tons of private eye. Evening Paul, light up globe, there you go. And I think then we're on some new bits. Here we go. Yeah, so there's 2 of these, sort of rear end of, I think it's supposed to be like rear end of Cadillac or something similar, sofas with light up lights on them. Some designer or other's label on them. They come out of a American Diner type place. But yeah, 2 of those matching. Great if you've got a nice big games room. Perhaps Paul can squeeze them in somewhere. That'd be good, wouldn't it? I'm sure we can get them in his. Anyway, they're quite nice. Morris, this is a Perspex. I think it's like a light box sign. It would light up from behind. There's no box with it. It's just a sign. But you can make a light box out with it with a little bit of ingenuity. Bit of 3x1, some LED strip. Decent size, about 3 foot long, something like that. Nice enamel sign. Edwardian, ball of trade. A couple of air rifles. One air rifle, and that one's an airsoft one that takes a little BB 6mm, like that, little plastic balls. Another top hat. I've got lots of top hats for some strange reason. You get one thing in, and then somebody else thinks, well, I've got one of those in the shed, I'll put that in as well. And then you suddenly end up with lots of some things. An interesting world time clock. It's quite a nice thing. I don't know what that is. Carved wooden sort of head thing. The top of his head's hollow. Some of these sealed sets of, what are they called again? They're not Pokemon, there's something else. Yu-Gi-Ohs or something. Very collectible, apparently. I need to ask my nephew about them. He knows about these things. Anyway, there's several sealed packs of these from 90 something, I think they are. Guess if you know, you know. Crazy Frogs. Yeah, whatever. Some random bits and bobs come in with this lot. Anyway, some Shrek 2 things. Sure somebody's going to want these. Some Little Britain specs. Someone's cleared a joke shop or something. Battleship Command. Remember playing that as a kid. And this, my mate had one of these. Robot arm back in the early 80s, would it have been? Late 70s, early 80s. And see if these work. I've got some batteries. Hard to track down big batteries these days, but I found some, so I'll give them a try. Batman thing. A thing, I don't know what it is. Here we are, Royal Navy. Original enamel sign. A little bit of sports memorabilia. Henry Cooper signed glove with little repros of his posters are wearing it. Very nicely done, that. Really good present for somebody. You got England, I think it's 74 rugby squad, all signed. Limited edition print thing. Yeah, great present. Rugby at Twiggers by a tram. That's a repro poster, that one, but quite a nice poster, isn't it? Framed up, ready to go. Signed rugby shirt, Australian team. Don't know what year it would be. Somebody will know. I'm an expert on these. again, ready to hang on the wall, all nicely framed. England Rugby 1999, this one. All the squad signatures on. Some other bits as well as a rugby ball and some other bits and bobs, I think, all signed as well. I think there was some programs or something. There's loads to go through yet. Football shirt. This is Stuart Pearce, I think, signed this one. England shirt. Don't know what year it is. Again, if somebody knows, if you're an expert on these things, let me know. Oh, there we are. Back to the start of that. So that's where I'm up to with collectible stuff. That's kind of taking a bit of a backlog because the auction's not till August, but as I gradually unbox stuff, I'll keep taking snaps. Right, machines. Hang on a moment. Let me get the machines folder in. Here we go. Some machines stuff. Fresh slot machines in. Looks like an early 90s football shirt. Oh, right. Yeah, I think they change the shirt every year or something, don't they? Or every time. It comes round, so I guess you can date it from that. Right, there's a couple of photos left over from last week, isn't it? This is a nice little thing. It's a it's made into a money box. It's got a coin slot on it, technically speaking, but it's a like one of those little bronze post boxes you get in, like, I think it's from New York, this one, from apartment blocks. Yeah, they're kind of like the foyer bit of the apartment blocks. Just see in the American films, when they get in their post. One of those, made into a money box. Very nicely done, a nice oak box. Anyway. If you need some Jennings bits, we've got lots of different wall cards. And top flashes. That's not a top flash, that's Tutti Frutti top flash. Those are Jennings flashes. A few that I've not seen before, a few different variants. Interesting ones. Blue Diamond, Gold Crown, Red Star. Governor Gold Award. The Pub Club Governor Gold Award. Some interesting variants. If you want to think something different, jazz your governor up a bit. There you go. Evening Sinclair, how are you? You're all good. Some arcadian flashes. Machines then, some new machines in this week. So we've got a Tutti Frutti. I've seen one of these for a good few years. 2016, I think I looked up the last time I sold one of these. So this is a 2p, Compton's 2p Tutti Frutti Silver Award. Nice condition, all working. On 2p's obviously, because it's a 2p one. I don't know, I suppose you could convert it to old penny, possibly. Don't know, I haven't really looked at it that closely to see if you could. Well, you convert anything with enough effort, can't you? That's long or short of it, but yeah, Formica's all good. Artwork's all good, works nicely. And even rings a ding-dong doorbell when you get the silver award, which pays out 50p, big old 50p pieces. So that's the, yeah, Tutti Frutti. One of my favourite machines as a kid, the Tutti Fruttis. We've got a Boland White City, which I think is all there other than the case. So I think it should be one of the round case ones, shouldn't it? Let's have a look. Let me pull one up off the Colcom site. White City. There we are. Yeah. So it's one of those, isn't it? What it should be. What it should look like. Oh, it's a bit too big, isn't it? Can't quite put on the screen. Never mind. You know the one. Not that one. That one. No, it's different. Different casting, isn't it? Have I got one with the same casting on? White City single wheel. That's what I'm looking for. Single wheel White City. Yeah, there you go. One of those. White City Greyhound Racer. So if you fancy building a cabinet. Oh, hang on. Pictures jump back to the start. Sorry. There you go. That's a nice little project for somebody. And then we've got more projects, a few projecting machines this time. Really hard to find project stuff. Stockbroker. We think there's a complete stockbroker in the sale as well. So if you're clever, you buy the complete one, which I think works, and then buy a project one or two, because we've got another one. Unless you've already got one, of course. And then we've also got one of the sort of the cricketer conversions, or half of, in the wooden cabinets. I'm not actually sure we made those. We used to have a plate on where it says the little stockbroker, would cover that up, and then cricketers on the reel instead of the stocks. I sold a few of them over the years. So it's 3 little projects. Another project, Jameson, don't know what this one's called. So if anyone's got one of these, I'm guessing that little yellow sign on the bottom probably had its name on it. It's not actually on the main glass name on this one. Anybody know what this one's called? If you've got one, send me a picture. It'd be nice to know what it's properly called. Clive. What, project for Clive? Yes. Definitely a project for Clive. Doesn't you pick your football shirts year by year? Should help you. Oh, thank you very much. Could come in useful. Then we've got a Buckingham talisman. We've got 3 of these, interestingly, all different coins. So this one is the just try to look, at my picture's very small on my end. Hang on a moment. This is the 5p play one. All working, lovely condition. Wipers all very good. Locks and keys. Lights up, does what it should, etc. These have a Mills mechanical mech, Mills mechanical mech in them. Just with electric the coin and the solenoid pay. So they're big jackpot machines, like club machines. And then we've got which one is this one? This is a 10p version. The £20 jackpot. With 50p change on it. They've all got changes on. And then we've also got a double play version of this one. So you can play 2p for a £4.40 jackpot, or you can play 5p for a £10 jackpot. Then if you put a 10p coin in, you get 2 pulls at the 5p stake. And if you put a 50p in, you get 5 10p coins out of it. So there you go. How about that? All working. Obviously running on big old 5p and 10p coins, which we've got loaded in the auction as well. They come from the same place, so there you go. This one I got an old advert for this, 1973 I think it is. I bet there's not many of those around. Aristocrat console, King of Jokers, lights up. The power seemed to be a bit temperamental. The hopper runs all right. So whether it's a loose connection or something, not sure. But it's in pretty good nick. Formica's very good again. Chrome's good. Even the rubber foot plate on the bottom is very good. They're usually really worn on those. So it's pretty nice condition really, but maybe a little bit of tinkering with the payout somewhere along the line, I think. But yeah, locks and keys. A Bandito, not one of these for a while. By the same make, Goldings was it? We had last time that rotary, what was it called? The threepenny bit rotary, like the rotary challenge, I think. So this one's a restoration project. Hopefully somebody can sort it out. Old penny, I think it's on. That's quite a rare machine. A clock, of course, because, you know, what auction would be complete without a clock? Oh, we're back to the start, I think. Let's hit the play button for a minute. Let's let them roll around. Somebody's just texted me. Oh, was it? That's probably from you, Kevin, is it? Yes, it is. Thank you very much. Oh, yes, I can probably work that shot out from that, can't I? Marvellous. Let me see while there's a whizzing round. Where's my picture gone? Hang on a moment. I'll leave the slot machines running for a moment. So the football shirt is that one, isn't it? The red bits down the side. There's 97 to 99. What did you guess to start with? Why aren't these pictures right working? So I clicked the wrong button. Oops. Early 90s. Well, you're not that far off then. 97 to 99. We'll let you off. Yeah, so there we are. So that's where we're up to with new stuff at the moment. Machines and collectible stuff, Steam stuff. So yeah, busy week ahead now. Photographing, and photographing. Steam engines and all like. And again, all catalogue. Try and get the catalogue up for next weekend. In between all, a couple of you commented my email I sent out regarding my auction of 1,001 things I really don't need anymore. Yes, I'm kind of on the case. Other auctions keep getting in the way. When did I decide to do this reading? About 18 months ago, probably, or something silly. But things keep cropping up. Life keeps getting in the way. So I've now made a start. I made a list. Start to make a list of things. I've got about 200 and something lots on it at the minute. 20 odd machines and 40 odd fairground bits. Nice signs and bits and bobs. Some advertising stuff. All sorts of stuff. So I'm going to try and keep it all to vintagey collectibility stuff rather than I've got loads of new stuff I need to get rid of, like production gear and lights and flight cases and trussing and all that sort of stuff I don't use anymore. I'll do that in a separate auction. So yeah, it's on the way. What I'll maybe do once I've got a couple of these auctions out of the way, I'll make a start photographing some of that as I gather it all up, because some of it I can't even remember where it is. It's stuff I've got. I found an old file of receipts of bits and bobs I bought and some photographs, and just thinking, oh yeah, I've got one of those somewhere, and I've got one of those somewhere. There's other stuff I can't really remember where it is. There's 2 or 3 machines I've lost somewhere. Don't know where they are. Hopefully, as I start clearing through stuff, they'll come to light. So, yeah, it's not good losing something as big as a slot machine, is it? Stuart Pearce retired from England International in 1999, so that shirt fits with his last few games. Oh, there you go then. Perhaps that's why he didn't need it anymore, so he signed it and put it in a frame. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Paul says, strange how electromechanical machines are turning up. I picked 2 up in the last 2 weeks. Have never been in the collector's circle. Owned by 2 families that have had them for over 40 years. Oh, excellent. What are they? Are you going to tease us? Or is it a surprise for the 6th? Must speak, actually. I want to put the page up. We need to organise the Saturday night chip job run or whatever it's going to be. So when you've got 5 minutes, give me a ring, Paul, and we'll organise that so we'll put the page up. Super. Yeah. Where was I? Yes, so that's my auction stuff. I'll be getting onto that sometime over summer. I think what I'm going to have to do, because the other auctions keep overlapping all the time, is rent yet another little storage unit somewhere, probably to kind of decant all my stuff into as I find it. always kind of liken it to, remember those little puzzles you had as a kid, like a square with lots of little bits of picture in. You kind of have to keep shuffling them around and around and around and around, trying to make the picture up. Kind of like that really with my stuff. I haven't got an empty shed anywhere to just kind of accumulate stuff in. The things I want are behind other stuff all the time. You spend like 3 hours trying to get one thing out and put everything else back, and then it doesn't all fit back in again. Yeah. Starlight and Rotorfruit. All right. Give you a ring at the end. Ah, lovely. Thank you very much. Rugby printers of British Lions. Yeah, 1974, I think. It says on it, if I remember rightly. Make a very nice present for somebody. So yeah, the collectible stuff, that'll be August the 10th, or that is loads more to go through yet, all sorts of stuff. As I say, that's not a priority at the minute, obviously, the other ones are. Super. And now I didn't get a World's Fair tonight because we must have looked at that one last year. I haven't got one this week of the current batch. I've got hundreds of them somewhere. I must find those. There's something else I'll come across as I'm sorting all my stuff out. So never mind. We'll have an early night tonight, shall we? Right. Anybody needs to know anything? Anybody questions, comments? Fire away. This coming week, if you've got anything to drop off, so entries for the steam engine one are closed, obviously. Slot machines closes. Evening, Mr. Tree Frog. Slot machine entries close on the 13th, is it, of July? So you've got a few weeks yet to think about that, but sooner the better. Because there's quite a few big things in, and there's quite a few big things on their way. And it might get to the point where I have to close anyway, due to lack of space. It's going to be a big sale again. I was going to have a look. I haven't got around to doing it yet. I just haven't had time. But how many? Because I think by the time we get this slot machine sale done, we'll have sold more this year, in half the year, than we sold the whole of last year, which is interesting, isn't it? So yeah, don't know why it's so busy. Whether it's just doing the machine sales on their own, it seems to be get more machines than when I had it mixed up with the collectible stuff. Very strange. But of course, the more that go around, the more that kind of come around, because a lot of people, you know, you buy one, don't you, and sell something else to make the space in your games room or whatever. Or people upgrade or just swap around and think, oh, I've had that for a while, I'll fancy something else. So they buy something, let something else go. So it kind of self-perpetuates, a kind of snowball effect. Yeah. But it's all good. It means there's more stuff to go around, doesn't it? More stuff to choose from. Super. So yeah, Monday, Tuesday, I should be at the warehouse probably most of the day, both days. Give me a shout because I'm backwards and forwards. Wednesday, I don't think I'm around. And Thursday, Friday, should be back, I should think, as well. So yeah, pretty much most of the week I'll be around. But not Wednesday, because I've got other things to do on Wednesday. Tomorrow night, if you like your cooking, my latest TV program's on UK, what's it called, on the Food Network channel, the Tom Kerridge thing, 9 o'clock I think it goes out. I think they're doing 2, 9 and 9:30. Or was it 8 and 8:30? 9 and 9:30 I think. So you can have a look at that. Did some very nice tasty food this last series, I have to say. Trouble is, I kind of see them on the first day, like the first half day's filming, and then they're on the last day for when they finish to undo it all again. So I missed the food out in the middle bit of the filming, but the first day and the last day, it's very nice food, I have to say. Almost makes you want to learn how to cook. Anyway, there you go. So I think that's it from me for now. I shall carry on snapping away all week. So Tuesday night will be a video, I should think. Yeah, should be. Tuesday night should be okay. And anything you want in the meantime, let me know. I don't think there's any parcels you're expecting a parcel, they've been sent, and you will have had the tracking numbers. There's 2 or 3 people who still haven't paid for their parcel, so check your email if you were expecting the price to send a parcel out and you've not heard from me with the tracking number. It's probably because you haven't paid, which might be because you've not had the invoice for some reason. So just double check, go through your spam or whatever. Because occasionally you send an email out with a money payment request in it and it gets thought of as spam, doesn't it? So just have a look, get in touch if you haven't got it, and I'll send it out again. We're trying to get everything out because desperate for space. Right, that's it. I think I will catch you all on Tuesday. Have a jolly couple of days, whatever you're up to, and we'll do it all again then. That's it. Nighty night.